Hello, Canada. You know Nikki. I'm Kara, and we had a lot to get through in this show, including the LA Chargers getting healthy, and they were making a statement against the Minnesota Vikings to kick off Week 8 in the National Football League.
It was another double OT thriller for OKC Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander once again in his bag, lighting it up.
Just picking up where he left off, and we are less than 24 hours away from Game 1 of the World Series. Shohei Ohtani was actually in Toronto and answered for all those free agency Toronto rumors. This is SportsCentre. All right, let's bring in Luke and Davis now. The Chargers get a massive win at home in this one, and it's been a tough 4-week stretch for them. So did they do enough, Davis, in this one to prove to you that they're for real, or are you still expecting a bit of an up-and-down season from here on out?
They are for real.
Okay.
I thought if they were healthy, they're legit.
And the fact that he can be off schedule, and he being Herbert ran quite a bit tonight as well. It can be a very, very dangerous offense.
Here's a quick one. More weapons in the AFC. The Buffalo Bills, weapons. Bills
certainly look like it in this one. They're coming off back-to-back double-digit home losses. They get a massive win. There are a number of unanswered questions when it comes to the Toronto Blue Jays ahead of Game 1 of the World Series Friday. But we've got a big answer to one of those questions at Media Day Thursday. 22-year-old Reyes has been announced as the Game 1 starter for Toronto, making him the second youngest Game 1 starter in World Series history. Just another accomplishment in what has been a remarkable year that saw Savage start the season in single-A ball, making it all the way up to the bigs in the same season, and then staving off elimination against Seattle in just his 6th major league start.
Oh, Kara, you know, it's fitting that it's almost Halloween because it's almost a trick and a treat that Ohtani's going to be in Toronto. We get to see one of the greatest players to ever do it. Unfortunately, it's against the Blue Jays.
Yeah, we knew as soon as Shohei Ohtani was actually on a plane on his way to Toronto that this would reignite all of those
stirring it up.
Yeah, all the drama. That's okay. Shohei has moved on. The Dodgers moved on. The Jays have moved on. But it sure was fun to ask him about it. For the best, and it was Shohei fever in Toronto ahead of Game 1 at Media Day on Thursday, and everybody was getting involved, and we saw these massive media scrums that everyone was just throwing elbows up to get in there. We had a MLB player, Vinny Pasquantino, who saw 2 of the fastest pitches that Shohei Ohtani has ever thrown.
Yes, here he is with the best question. Day in the city of Toronto. Raptors have their home opener, and oh yes, the Blue Jays back in the World Series.
Yes.
It's only been 32 years.
Predictions? What are you thinking?
I just predict that I don't hyperventilate. How about you?
I've been going back and forth every single day. I'm going to go
Jays, obviously.
Jays in 7.